Please welcome back out Mike Mitchell, Walt Dohrn, Gina, Shay, Anna Kendrick, and Justin Timberlake. Welcome. You wanna? I think for each question you answer, you should just move down to a different microphone, so mix it up. Congratulations on the movie. Are you excited showing a Comic-Con in front of this many people?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, like we said, we really have been waiting for this moment for 3 years.
So tell us a little bit about, because the film has a little bit of a 70s vibe, so you want to talk about that kind of aesthetically, where it came from, Gina, and why you guys decided to make it look this way?
Yeah, we all played with our trolls in the 70s in our shag carpets, listening to ABBA, going roller skating with the trolls in our pocket. So we wanted that kind of feeling of freedom and love and happiness to influence the troll society. And then for the Bergens, we went the other direction of the 70s, and we're influenced by the brutalist sculpture and polyester side of the 70s. They are monsters after all. But the whole feeling has like a crocheted blanket.
Yeah, our production
vibe.
designer, Kendall Cronkite, she said the 70s is almost like a fairy tale time that no one remembers. Like, what? A phone with a cord on it?
I don't remember, I'm 23.
Yeah, there you go. For different reasons.
The 1900s, what? But with the soundtrack, though, you guys really did bring in, you covered all the decades. I heard Sound of Silence, I heard Gorillaz in there. Would you produce the soundtrack, Justin?
Well, yeah. Well, yes, I guess so. I guess I did.
You're Justin Timberlake. We're at Comic-Con.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Great.
Yeah, I'd never thought, I'd ever have an opportunity to, it's like I reworking, Simon and Garfunkel and Earth, Wind and Fire and, Gorillaz, and it's been a lot of fun, getting to play a character, obviously, and I was sold on it when they said Anna was in, so I was excited about that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm very famous. Yeah.
And then I got to know her a little bit, and I realized I had already signed the contract. But so I was excited just to be in the movie, and then to have the opportunity to help craft the story with the music. It was just a dream come true.
It's a dream factory. Well, it's just a DreamWorks. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
Dream-
Shut up! Can't Stop the Feeling, by the way, I just looked at it this morning. It's like 126 million views on YouTube right now. It's insane.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you're building songs for a movie like this, or how closely with the directors are you working? Do you already have something in mind, or do they go, here's sort of the landscape and the map of the universe, what do you think? How does that work?
Do you want to?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have a whole bunch of different sounding songs in this, and Justin really helped us make it feel like a cohesive, all the songs fit together, and then he was also very helpful in all the songs tied into story. Walt and I like to make sure that the movie, I don't know if you noticed, but the movie doesn't just stop and there's a song. The song is telling a story and adding to the story, and Justin was really instrumental. What's your word for him?
Well, and again, creating that cohesiveness, we call Justin our sonic wizard.
Sonic Wizard.
Sonic wizard.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
And you have to say it 3 times like that every time.
You do.
I echo
absolutely.
him. Yeah.
I'm currently
Summons
getting
him.
a business
Summons
card
him.
made. That title. Song Wizard.
Anna, so what can you tell us? I mean, obviously we saw Poppy a bit.
Yeah.
She seems fun. She seems incurably optimistic. Did you work with them to build this character? What did you bring to it? Was there ad-libbing?
Well, I remember when they pitched the movie to me, and they were like, "Oh, she's like relentlessly happy, and she's so upbeat and so positive about things." And I was like, "I think you've got the wrong girl." But I feel like when we did the sessions, like I couldn't help but be like a little off, a little psychotic, and they like really embraced that. And I think especially in that song, Get Back Up Again, you're like, she is unhinged. She is an unbalanced little troll. So I think that, we wanted to make her really happy, but not like the kind of thing you couldn't stand for a 90-minute movie.
Right.
And, and she's got layers. She's, you know, she's messed up. It's the kind of tiny troll that I like.
Well, Mike and Walt and Gina, to make this movie, let's just say it. The world right now is a cynical toilet. And for you guys,
Yes, it is.
there's one convention going on here that I'm excited to be at. The other one, not so much. But what is happening? What is happening? I don't know what you thought I was talking about. What is happening in the world, and why do you think
They're equally as freaky to watch, though.
You should see
there's
their
other
costumes.
trolls over there? But
Their hair.
why was it important to make a movie about optimism and hope and happiness?
Well, we talked earlier, we really got into the theme of happiness, and it just seems timely. Like the news is depressing, and we're really excited to make a film that would literally make people happy, make them laugh, make them feel good, and have a movie that's very colorful was important to me as well.
Yeah, not only dealing with where does happiness come from, the theme of happiness, but actually making you feel happy when you watch it.
Yeah.
Giving that happy feeling.
We did too much research. Yeah, you did research on hugs even, and you
Yeah,
found
we
out-
learned that for a hug to work, it has to last 7 seconds. For the dopamine to work. But HR always makes sure it's a little less. than
I
that.
always pull away from Walt at 6 seconds.
Such a tease.
I pull away. I leave him wanting
tease.
more. Let him
Everyone
wanting
turn to your neighbor and hug. 7 seconds.
Oh, wait, no, wait, don't.
more. Don't do it.
It's just like 2 seconds too long, though. Like 7 seconds is like.
Just to make it uncomfortable.
Second 4, you can start to feel the other person trying to disengage. You can't be like 3 more seconds.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. That's
Right. That's it.
People file complaints. Branch though seems to have no hope. He's gray. He seems pessimistic. Why? What happened to him?
Well, funny enough, I remember working with Mike and Walt and being extremely concerned that he was just going to be like too cantankerous. That it was like no one's going to like this guy. But I think we found, and that's the beauty of doing, something like this, is you can really tinker with the performances. As you have so much time and you get to review, before they really have to lock up the animation. But I think we just found that to counterbalance, what Anna kind of brought to her character, I think it was, it just became more funny that they were so polar opposites of each other, and makes the story obviously more intriguing because they get stuck together, and hilarity ensues.
Does working on a film like this actually create more optimism in your life? Like when you're going to work and you
Well-
have to be when you're over the top?
Well, for instance, you mentioned "Can't Stop the Feeling." I've never written a song like that under these type of circumstances, but when I started to write the song, I was like, this actually makes me feel really good, and I think to kind of go along with the theme of the movie, like Mike and Walt said, it's nice to have something, to be a part of something that you can put out in the world, and it just like makes people happy.
Yeah.
And there's no rhyme or reason to it, and you can be unabashed about it, and
And
I
it helped
think
with the
that's my
storytelling.
favorite thing about this whole thing.
And your song helped with the storytelling too.
You can
we
applaud
needed a
for
song. It was
happiness.
your idea to make it.
Well, it is such a strange time, and I think people are so accustomed to negativity, and I think people falsely associate the idea that negativity is more authentic or more real. And even when you put something out that's really optimistic, people are like, "Hey, what's your angle?" And you're like, "I just want to literally make people happy." I mean, how did this affect you, Anna?
Every time I got an email that said that these guys wanted to do another session, I was like, it made my week. I was like looking forward to it all week. Because getting to go in and like say these weird lines about cupcakes and rainbows and just be so excited about rescuing her friends was really cool. And she's going on an adventure too, so it felt like I got to just like play inside this tiny 6-inch pink little troll, and that was so much fun. So I loved making it. I honestly felt exhausted and happy after every session.
Gina, what can you tell us about the rest of the cast?
Oh, yes, we have an incredible cast. The list's so big, I have to read it. Zooey Deschanel is playing our sweet Bridget character. Christopher Mintz-Plasse plays her love interest, King Gristle, the petulant King Gristle. And then we have all of Poppy's best friends, the snack pack, James Corden, Russell Brand, Gwen Stefani, Ron Funches, Kunal Nayyar, Icona Pop, and Quvenzhané Wallis. I said that all in one breath. Reese Darby from Flight of the Conchords plays
Darby.
Bigley.
Stabby.
And the brilliant Jeffrey Tambor plays Poppy's dad. And the Bergen King is hilarious John Cleese. And our chilling villain, Chef, is played by the amazing Christine Baranski.
Oh, wow. That's an incredible cast.
It's a good cast.
Did you guys, I assume you guys couldn't record as a group. Did you have to piecemeal it because of everyone's schedules?
Yeah, we do that a lot lot in animation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Try to
Walt
get people
and Mike
together.
do really mediocre impressions of everyone. So.
Yeah, we do.
I do a mean Anna Kendrick.
Dude, Walt, you did use a bunch of voices in the movie.
He was
too.
Cloud Guy.
Yes.
This guy was Cloud Guy.
Walt
Yeah,
is
you just-
Cloud Guy.
It was an honor to do a voice. Yeah,
You guys
a lot
got
of
really
times-
creative with that character name, by the way.
We
They're
thought
very
about it.
busy.
He's a cloud and he's a guy? I don't know.
Took weeks. Weeks.
You know, when we're making the film, Mike and I storyboard a lot of it, cocktail napkins, and we put it on the wall, and we're pitching it, and we start putting voices of these things. And so a lot of times, if we're lucky, the voices stick. And this time I was lucky, because I love that guy.
To make a movie like this, you record a couple of years ago, I would imagine you guys record, but the process is a lot longer for you. So how long is the process, and what is your favorite part of this whole thing?
Right here, H. Favorite part.
Kiss ass.
I'm not kidding.
He has been talking about it.
I'm not
Wondering-
kidding. You're my people.
Recording music on this film was really my favorite part. I mean, I know we have other favorite parts, but that was just a treat.
To watch
Yeah.
Anna and Justin work
Yeah.
together was like a magic trick. Walt and I always said, like, it's just incredible to watch them sing and work, and it's great.
And we record for about 2 years it's like workshopping a play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We recorded last week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, our last
Still going.
record. Yeah.
Did you and Justin record together, or did you record separately?
We record some stuff together, but the singing, every time I sing, Justin was like behind the booth. So I felt like I was in one of those movies about, musicians, and he's the guy pressing the button being like, do it better.
Let's do this next take for real.
We're recording this, right?
I mean, obviously everyone knows you have an amazing voice. People have heard you sing before, but why? Oh, a gust of wind made your hair blow. Why don't you record more music? Why isn't there more Anna Kendrick music in the world?
There's
Yes,
a lot
Anna, why?
already.
Why, Anna?
There's a lot already. I feel like
conspiracy.
people are going to get annoyed if I keep doing that.
No. I think that's all in your head. I think people would like that. What is it that you really want to do? What would be exciting?
Well, the weird thing is I played one of the songs from the movie for a friend of mine, the very first song in the movie, and he was like, you sound more like yourself. Your singing voice sounds most like it is in real life in this movie, like not Pitch Perfect or Into the Woods or any of those. And I was like, that's actually kind of weird that this tiny troll is the closest to what I sound like singing in the shower or whatever, singing in the car. So I thought that was actually really cool.
Yeah. Have you done voiceover stuff before? Have you done cartoons before, Justin?
I have done a little bit, yes.
Yeah. And do you like the process? And do you like hearing your talking voice and seeing the characters? Do you like that part of it?
Well, it's fun to kind of alter your voice in certain ways for voice work for animation. But I find myself going like, it's hard to watch yourself or listen to yourself, because then you'll just sort of critique it. But with this one, we ended up going to Cannes Film Festival and did a big presentation and showed some clips, and then obviously we just showed you guys this sort of. I was like, wow, this is a big chunk of the movie you guys are showing.
I know.
But hey, cool. But I find that, and you can probably attest, we both end up walking
running
over and
to we're back there the whole time going it's so cute.
Watching it and enjoying it. And like I said, I think it may be the first time that I've, been a part of.
Yeah, the first time I've ever rushed to watch footage.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
you're sort of in it.
Yeah.
So I think it says a lot about the I think it says a lot about this epidemic of happiness that this movie can spread.
I'd never met you before, and you're like the nicest guy in the world. You know you're Justin Timberlake, right? If you were a dick, people would be fine with it. They would be fine with it to be like, yeah, it's Justin Timberlake.
Well, now you've made me feel awkward. So.
You know what that means? Hug time!
Hug time, 7 seconds. Oh, God.
Doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's too long.
See?
1 second too long.
Ooh.
You're right.
1 second
Yeah,
too long.
by second
Yeah,
4,
I'm gonna
the
get
bit
fired.
wasn't even working
Yeah,
anymore.
I gotta go to HR.
You smell really good, by the way.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You will not be saying that by the end of Comic-Con for me.
Yeah, list of things that have never been said at Comic-Con before. You smell really good.
10 a.m. on Thursday, you smell great. At 5 p.m. on Sunday, it's not,
Yeah.
the seas will part. But just the last thing that they brought to show you is obviously we talked about a little bit at the beginning, but music being a very important part of telling this story, obviously. So tell everyone what you brought. I watched the piece last night, and it's amazing.
Do you want me to set it up? So, so here's what's happened in the story is, I'm going to spoil it all. Poppy fails. She doesn't save her friends, and they're put, and it's not just her friends. The entire troll community is put into a giant flambe pot, and they're going to be served at this Bergen celebration that the Bergens call Trollstice, and they're going to eat troll.
Get it? You get it?
Trollstice. Trollstice. So they're in a big, giant flambe pot, and they're going to be served up, and all is lost. And Poppy has been super positive through this whole journey. And
So when
this,
a troll loses hope, their color fades.
they just drain of color. They become branched. So she drains, and she becomes gray. And all of her people see their queen lose her color, and then the whole community, they all drain of color. All of her friends, everyone, all the trolls drain, and Branch is surrounded by all these trolls that have become him. And
What's he gonna do?
It's a very sad moment.
What if you're like, and then they all get eaten? Good night. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
panel. What?
Have a good time.
Yeah, we have dancing penguins. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Whoa.
Let's watch the
You're doing a lot to bring a positive spin on the name Troll, which I usually think of as a guy with Cheeto dust in his neckbeard on the internet telling me I ruined The Walking Dead. He's not wrong. So is there anything else you want to... The movie, by the way, comes out November 4th. Comes out November 4th of this year. This is never before seen footage. Please, I hope you didn't record it. Please don't post it anywhere. This is just special for us. Before we set people up to take this picture, is there anything you guys want to say about the movie before we release you into the wilds of San Diego?
Can I talk a second about body image?
Yes, please. Please
Okay,
do.
I'd love to just talk about that
Please.
for a second. As filmmakers, we feel it's our responsibility to give girls memorable characters that don't make them feel inadequate in body image. And we broke every princess rule in the book on this one. And we kept the troll shapes round, shoeless, a princess
No
who's
uncomfortable
shoeless,
shoes.
right?
No more.
And my daughter's 11, and she has a really powerful mind, and I'd rather have her using it to be imaginative instead of obsessing in the mirror, because all girls are beautiful.
I really like their feet. That sounded weird. But I really did like the feet and the hands, like everything. You guys really did capture the troll doll, were able to animate it well. So, November 4th, we're going to stand everyone up. Please put on your troll wigs. We're going to do a sort of a reverse shot with everyone, as many people in Hall H as we can cram into this picture. Good.
Oh my god!
Awesome.
Oh my god!
I could only see 20 rows back. There's a lot of you here.
Wow!
Well, there's a Wookiee out there.
Justin Timberlake, Anna Kendrick.